September 2019. With the leaves slowly starting to change and the smell of apple cider in the air, the RMC set forth on what looked to be another amazing year of music, laughter, and friendship. Along with the changing leaves, the RMC also saw changes to its lobby, fun and festive Halloween decorations, and the newly added Nintendo Switch brought students and teachers closer together than ever. As we traded our windbreakers for winter coats, the RMC continued to thrive. The RMC caroling event, the winter recital, and the rocking recital, plus the triumphant return of Jen Donato to the studio, all helped heat up the winter months.
I love how we really foster creativity here, and kids that are interested in writing music, we really give them a home.
The RMC, with its sights set on a mind-blowing spring, launched their most ambitious campaign to date. The rise of the RMC newsletter birthed a massive video campaign, highlighting the skills and unique talents of the RMC Studios family. An in-depth mockumentary was produced about our most beloved and controversial mascot. And then came the major announcement of the most exciting event to grace the RMC stage in years, if ever. RMC presents the 80s. Sights were set firmly on April and the 80s recital, a chance for redemption of a long-past folly.
This has become the biggest blemish in RMC history, and to this day, I have wanted to atone this travesty.
The bands were assembled, the songs were learned, and the RMC bus was headed right down the road to rock. A terrible pandemic forced a sudden harsh stop to in-person gatherings, a devastating thing for most businesses and organizations, but a death blow for the average lesson studio. For the sake of safety, RMC was forced to close its doors, but with the closing of these doors came the opening of a virtual window. Bigger than the challenge of teaching virtually was coordinating larger-scale projects for RMC. The RMC community practiced and filmed their instruments' parts of the Beatles' Come Together and a medley of Queen songs, and magic was made. By April, the RMC Studios family was, in a way, playing together again. There was still the question of recitals. How could the RMC showcase their individual students to the community if the community couldn't gather? Using the Family Jam as a reference, they asked for video submissions from the students, set a date to show the videos, and gathered into a Zoom meeting room. At the end of the Pajama Jam, the RMC premiered Family Jam number 3. June. Surely things would be back to normal by now, but oh no, this is the new normal. While going to the beach was still in question, the RMC brought the beach to the studio. June saw the creation and premiere of the RMC Boardwalk Extravaganza. After each performance, the musicians in the video would play a carnival game, whether it be playing Plinko for a gift card or trying to soak their teacher in a virtual dunk tank. RMC Studios teamed up with the Westfield Schools, with the help of Robin Naylor, to premiere the final Family Jam, where RMC and Westfield students hopped and bopped to Elton John's Crocodile Rock. The RMC teacher band set up on the stage at the beautiful Union County Performing Arts Center and invited their students to join them to record the Alone Together recital. Oh, the desperation, the loneliness. Would we ever see our friends? Will things ever be the same? The landscape looks bleak, barren and forsaken. Scattered to the winds are the once mighty musical titans that roamed the halls of the studio. Are they out there? Are they waiting for a sign? Well, the time has come. Time to rise from the ashes and reclaim glory. Socially distant glory. RMC family, assemble!
Wait a second. What you're trying to tell me is that a tree isn't really a tree, but rather is the author's metaphor that represents... Wait a second, did you hear that? I gotta go.